Yeah, quick update whilst I'm doing the rest of the video. I've finally decided on a paint for job for the pub, if you like. But I'm not over keen on the dark colour, so I think I'm going to redo this in a light green because it's more in keeping with a countryside pub, cottage, whatever you like. I did put a tile roof on because the other one looked a bit naff, and it wasn't quite what you would expect in such a rural country pub. Yeah, I put a slate roof on, tile roof on, using Slater's thin tile like this, and these are cut for the terraced houses. As you can see, this sort of, as it came out the box roof, is just lined, and it's not very convincing when you paint it, as I found out when I painted the shop roof. It was very flat and it didn't look like really a roof, and you couldn't make anything out, any detail out. So I've got this Slater tile roof from last year. I brought a couple of sheets of the tiles, and it's a better representation, and I just cut the templates out, or cut a template out, and then did cut out enough for 4 houses plus one side spare, so that I can use it if there's any errors. Once glue's cured and dried off, then I can make any adjustments, and then paint the roof. I have sanded down this part of the shop, also in the terraced, and this as well. Just run it across this 220 grit sandpaper, just to make sure that these do line up together, because rather than have them like that, which I suppose you could do, most houses most terraced houses that I've seen will be, normally back to back. So you'd have that sort of effect on a terraced house, and then the next one comes along like that. And what was the last one? There's the last one. So what I've done is I made sure that these fit snugly together, and then I'll just make sure the roofs fit snugly together. I'm quite happy with the way that the roof tiles are going on. It makes it look better than just a plain roof. I've got to put the windows in, and I'm finding that with this it's hard to find the glue and glaze at the moment. So I'm going to use the windows that come in, and then put a bit of glaze, plastic glaze over it, rather than wait for the glue and glaze to come through. And that is on the terraced houses, the bungalow. I've got the roof on, I've got the windows on, I've got the roof on, I've got the windows on, again, they got to be glazed, a bit of touch up where some paint came off. It's looking good, I've got to put the chimney on, of course, and then that one's done. I'll say repaint the what's going to be cafe. light green, and as you can see it's a bit, not really much detail, so I'm going to make sure this looks as though it's just been rendered. Right, then the other thing I've been building is the rail bridge. Now, so I went for reusing the girders. I thought I had another couple of girders in boxes, which would have given me 3 girders, but when I tried it one side, it looked a bit over the top. So I thought, now I have seen, and I can't remember where it was, a rail bridge where it has bricks and girder. Now, a lot of it might have been a smaller spanning girder bridge, but I thought, well, I could either get a shorter girder or go and find some more girders, but I don't know that I can get these particular ones anymore. So I thought I'll check, and yeah, there was a bridge, rail bridge, which has girder and brick. So all I've done is I've got card from a kit, and I've also put some plastic tile or plastic paving stones over there, so as it looks as though it's capped. Hopefully that will be okay. I've got to strengthen the base out at the minute because it's just cardboard, and I've reinforced this bit because it needed it, and it's also where the join is, but I want to put maybe get a little bit of balsa wood or something just to strengthen the bottom. It doesn't have to be thick balsa wood, about 0.5 or 1.5mm thick balsa wood, but that will then make it look a bit better. So that will go on the lake piece. Now then, for Christmas, I managed to get some acrylic paints, 4 acrylic paints. I bought a pack of 5 street lights. I packed those away, and I also brought through, thanks to my daughter for Christmas present, which was some money, I got these turf, spring tufts and strips from WWC Nicks. Good, they're 4 in each pack, 4 of these strips in each pack, and then you've got lots of little, if you like, round tufts which can go on some of the layout in certain areas. I've bought 3 packs because I will be using them on the other boards as well, and I wanted just to try them just to see how well they go, and I've got plenty of places to put them, especially the strips. Oh, sorry about the flash now. The strips and these little tufts can go around some of the buildings, and they're generally dotted around, but the strips were the ones I really wanted to get. So yeah, I've got 12 strips, which is going to be plenty for the immediate scenics. And these are spring, which is, I prefer to do spring actually, because winter is very hard, and summer can be too bright, and autumn can be a bit dark because it's going into winter. So anyway, I've got those done, and yeah, obviously the bridge is still there. I'll put the other boards away for the moment. I've got some other bits to do. that's half a sheet of the tiles. And then I've got this, which is domestic garages, which is one of the other boards. When I've put these together, they can go. I've decided to make like a little garage block so that they can have park their car safely. Yes, so yeah, I'm going to do those. And I did have some others, but I think I put them away. Yeah, I have put them away. But I've got some vehicles and I've got some other outbuildings to build. And yeah, so we're getting on. It's taken a bit of a while because we unfortunately lost our dog, Pongo, earlier this last week. So yeah, I spent a bit of time fed up, not knowing what to do. So anyway, I'm going to do these. What else we got to do? Oh yeah, I want to build station and I've got to do the platforms. I have drawn out the new plans on the two boards to be redone, and I'll show them later. For now, that's all I've got. I'll come back in a bit more. This will be part of a longer video. Okay, keep watching. Thank you very much. Hello and welcome back to Paul's Engaged channel. And here we are, just looking at the back gardens of the houses or the bungalows here. And as you can see, it's all coming along nicely. I've even got some grass on the other side of the border, a bit of dirt and some roadway and temporary track. And we've got some different lanes. And the road comes along here, and lo and behold we get to the cafe, and I've managed to decide on the colour for the cafe. It's now a light green. I have managed to put a roof on the outbuilding there, which will be the toilet block. Still got to put the glazing in and to fix down permanently, but we have got the path and the roads, should say, sort of now in place for there. Got a little bit more to do, weathering wise. Here we've got to put some fences up between the border and the border and a railway track. There's going to be a little level crossing going across there, and anyway, here we seem to be pretty well fixed. A few cars to go on there, just to make it also look a bit more realistic. Put some roadworks and things there. We've used some grass tufts from which I brought before Christmas should I say. And then going on to the second board, this one, as you can see, we're now going to put on some roads. This road here is all stuck down. These houses aren't, but they're going to go there, and these will stay here. That's the corner shop. These are just the terraced houses. Some have been painted a little bit, but yeah, we'll get there. And there we have another temporary track, which they're not stuck down. Here I'm going to have a play park for the kiddies. Here we can't do anything because, well, this may go further up there. Here, if I narrow the road down a bit, we can have a little bit of activity, maybe a shop or something, and then we got the bridge which will come here. Got the bungalow there, which it's almost ready to plant. And I've got obviously create garden, but I'm going to do that after the bridge, the road bridge is put up. That will go there, and then obviously this end here where you've got the rail bridge to go, and that will be, you know, on once I put the third board, which is the river, in place, or the lake, should we say, and that will go on here. That's about it at the moment. We've got some bits and pieces to do still, yeah. Put some more grass on, a bit of a path, tone down some of these road pieces, like obviously that stop sign is a bit too bright, unless we have a gang that's just painted it, but it's a bit too bright, a bit too pristine, and you know, trying to put something that's been in place for a while. As you can see, you've got cars, or parts where cars have stopped, and you know, brought over on the side here. Also, it's a bit mucky, so I need to put some more ballast or sand or something down, like on this side, to make it look more as though we've had cars and lorries pulling over. Yeah, there, as I say, going to be a children's park or something next to the cafe, and then put a few more bits and pieces in. Got to do the gardens and the pavements for this side, and put some sort of protective fence against the railway. You know, mostly a lot of days in the 50s, 60s, and even up to the 80s, a lot of these would be just fences or wooden slatted fence. You know, not very health and safety conscious in those days, but that was life. So we'll do some of that when we get 5 minutes to get down to the model shop and find some bits or online. But yeah, we're getting there. The rail bridge and the road bridge ready to go in, although the rail bridge still needs to be finished off a bit more. I can't really do that until it's been put in situ. Once the road bridge is there, that will be dependent on, well, both those really are dependent on the third and fourth board going in. So we need to finish off and connect the boards, and then add those two as the last bits of detail. We're getting on fine. We've got some extra bits to do. I'm collecting some sticks for general lumber and some of the bits and pieces that go on, although the red ones are not ideal for that. I use those for mixing little bits of paint. And we got the church to go in, that's on the fourth board. But yeah, we're getting there, we're getting on with the bits. Still a bit hickledy-pickledy because trying to work on the kitchen table means I have to put things away quite a lot, and can't keep having boards up and down. We've got obviously flowers, and we've got some little plants, and yeah, this I normally put this first board I put up on there so it doesn't get damaged. Saying that, I've had to stick my chairs down 3 or 4 times because they keep getting knocked by me. But yeah, we're getting there. I keep saying I'm getting there. We're making progress slowly. Still having to decide what to use. As you can see, still got quite a few of these grass tufts and that left, and that's just the first packet. I've still got another 2 packets. So yeah, that may put some more grass down like on there, because it's, you know, that sort of typical, if you like, road side thing. It's not heavily used, and that will go to another board if I ever find one. And then we'll put some more tufts around here just to make it more natural, sort of. Could do with some up here, but I'm gonna wait until I can get my own grass shaker, static grass shaker, and then I can just do the little bits that I want. These have been quite good, they've come up quite well, but still needs to be finished off, made a bit more, if you like, gratified. It's trying to make him look more realistic and more lifelike. Down the side of the house there is another place to do some bushes or something like that, but I'm waiting to get the inspiration what to do on there. Of course, could do these plants here, and I've got these bushes over here, and this one's quite a heavy bush garden, and as you can see down the side there, it's got all manner of little bits of bushes and that. I'm quite pleased with how it's going at the moment. Want to improve some areas, but I don't think I can do that honestly until the boards are put together again. I'll have to go and get the stand, if you like, baseball stand, which is an old ironing board, a metal ironing board. I still need to get some MDF to put on that, so that it makes it a bit sturdier, so that the layout doesn't start slipping off. We'll have to wait until summer or the weather warms up before I do that, because I'm going to have to cut the wood, and that needs to be done outside. Anyway, thank you for watching Paul's Engaged channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell so that you get notified when new videos come on. I'm going to hopefully get these every week, at least an update once a week, if I can get further on. And if not, it'll be every 2 weeks, but every 2 weeks mainly, I think, is the preferred option. It gives me time to cut and slice the videos together and put pictures, and to do some of the modelling. So we'll get there eventually, but yeah, I've been working there. It does take a while because I have to get all the bits and pieces out, and then I can do some work, and then I have to put them all away again. So I'm sure everybody can understand the problems facing modellers these days, where their homes aren't big enough, don't have a dedicated room, etc. That's life, as they say. Right, thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe, hit the bell, and then hopefully we'll get a few more likes and a few more watchers, a few more subscribers, and then I can start developing the channel further. Thanks for watching. Good night. Goodbye for now.